Hi guys, this is Arm Productions, second in 4673, and I am back in Nameless, the one thing you must not forget. And we're going to play the demo 2 now, so look freaking forward to that. And no, I don't want to exit the game. Let's roll. Cat named Jen. That makes sense. My name is still Nana. Thank you for asking. What a nice day. Today, as usual, Yuri begged for me to take the cat with him. But I succeeded in losing him and went to school. The bus is generally hell. But I can't take the cab when all others except Yuri have to get the bus. Why does Yuri keep wanting Master to take the cab with him? Jan said while sighing. Be careful of the name. I don't know. He's so persistent. Is there really a need to insist like that? Well, is he going to get us that smartphone? When is he going to get us that smartphone? Alright, Yuri still hasn't bought them. For now. Sorry, I have to move. For now, I was the only one using the smartphone Yuri bought. I told him for sure I wouldn't use it if he didn't buy one for everyone else. I should tell him this clearly a breach of contract. I want a video chat. He'll get you one soon. I should confront Yuri when I see him today. I feel bad to use the good stuff myself. That's very nice of you. I think it'd be okay to urge him a bit, since his first payday seems to be coming soon. I think Yuri has a lot of extra income than his salary. What? Ian suddenly stopped walking. And he turned around. What's up, Ian? Oh, I just heard something. What? A cat. Then he smiled slightly. A cat? You just heard a cat? Ian nodded. And we're going to miss the bus. Let's hurry. Ian grabbed my clothes and said, we should really run. And it's school time. And class is over? Yeah, class is over. Nice. Today's classes are almost finished. Alright, you guys, do you guys know what club you want to join? Hearing Zoe's voice, I look up. Zoe was facing Lance and Ian with a curious face. Zoe used to use me to catch glimpses of her the Hot Five. What the fuck? To get of the Hot Five, but now she seems to be quite close to them. If you haven't decided already, I'm not interested. I thought they became pretty close, but Lance still interrupts and ignores her. I can almost feel his coldness from over here. Really? Alright, what about you, Ian? Oh, no, not yet. I don't really know what clubs there are. Zoe instantly brightened from Ian's comment. Ta-da! I assume that, so I printed this out. It's the list of all the clubs in the academy. Zoe handed Ian and I each a thick batch of papers. Oh, thank you. What? Why to me? Zoe smiled after I asked. You're the bridge. You hand it over to Mr. Ice over there for me. I think he'll throw it away if I give it to him. He won't throw it away if you give it to him, will he? Aye, if he treats you the same then, oh well. If he treats you the same then, oh well. Lance's eyebrows flinched after hearing Zoe. Is she trying to provocate him? Ice Lance over there wouldn't care. Lance, take this. Lance glared at the papers in my hand for a moment. Then he sighed slightly and took it. Huh? He took it. I was surprised by the unexpected response. Of course. So he looked satisfied. There's a lot, Ian mumbled while skimming through the list, so I gave him. I know, right? Our academy is the only education institution in this area, so we get a lot of government support. There are a lot of fake clubs trying to exploit that. The clubs are actually active, are the 17 with those stars on them. All the rest are ghost clubs, like I've said. It's a public secret that all the rest receive funding every year and spend it on fooling around. For information, I'm the student in the student government, which is one of the ghost clubs. The student government plays around. I thought they were busy with the school events. We're only busy for a short time during the year. Oh, the discipline guys are always busy. All the rest just play around all the time. You know what we do in the council room nowadays? We play egg shooting. But the president keeps on beating the vice president, so things are a bit tense. He doesn't look that way. Surprising. Of course, it's not good to judge someone by their looks. Aren't there a lot of weird people who look normal on the outside? Zoe shrugged her shoulders and said, Friends, come here for a sec. Zoe pulled at my clothes. What? I have a favor. Help me get the Ice Prince to join the student government. You can ask him yourself. Didn't you just see him taking the papers? He wouldn't have even looked at it if I gave it to him. He's less cold to you. He's definitely less indifferent to me than the other kids. But that's not because I'm somehow more special to Lance. It's probably because I see him every day at home and he's more used to me. The student government really needs someone that like that Ice Prince. The new discipline guides went out complaining about the workload, but he looks like he'll be really good at it. I agree that Lance would be good in the student government. And if the Ice Prince comes in, the government will bloom. Cold ice flowers will bloom. It'd be better to ignore Zoe's last words. Then what should I do? I don't know. Suggest joining the student government to Lance. Do not suggest. He would probably like that I wouldn't suggest, but still, if I want to get more involved with him, I should probably do it. Let's do it. I approached Lance. Oh, he doesn't like it. Hey, I really think he'll be good as a discipline guide. Not just because Zoe pushed me. I really do think so. Lance is really straight-edged anyways. It's just my personal opinion, but I think he'll be good in the student government. Lance stares at me, asking with his eyes what the hell I'm talking about. Of course. Even I think it's a sudden question. I mean, of course, it's your choice to join or not. I felt a bit embarrassed to see him look at me so coldly. Aw, don't be cold, Lance. What does it mean to have a personal opinion? Huh? Oh, I was just saying that's what I think. On what basics? On what basics? I felt helpless as Lance asking me the reason behind the subjective thought. But Lance could barely be persuaded by a rational explanation. I thought hard. The characteristics I notice in your personality is that you treat everyone the same, and that's useful for a disciplined guide who has to push the rules on everyone. I think you'll do your best, even at the difficult tasks. You always manage to finish the work that's been given to you on time. Lance seemed a bit surprised. So that's why I think it suits you better than anyone else. Lance still looked at me like he's surprised. I was starting to feel a bit agitated when he opened his mouth. If you put it that way, I guess it would make sense. Lance closed his eyes. Does he mean he'll think about it? I would be really glad if he took up my suggestion and joined the student government. I felt my heart beat faster, thinking he felt my sincerity. Yeah, you'll be great at it. I smiled, unable to hide my excitement. I turned around and saw Zoe put her thumbs up. Does that mean Zoe and Lance are in the same group? To be honest, that does worry me. Ian continued to read the printouts. Is there a club you like? Yes, I think I found one. Ian beamed. The music club? I have no idea why the last class had to be music. Now, does everyone feel it? Beautiful passion bursting out at this part. This guy is so creepy. He's so creepy. I feel it. If I take this class too seriously, I think I'll go nuts. To refresh my mind, I turned my gaze to the view outside the window. I see Ian next to me, staring out of the window too. Why is he, though? I looked carefully and noticed he wasn't just staring blankly towards the window. Instead, he looked like he was searching for something outside. Now, the climax is here. This is the part where the player imprints and plays according to his own style. I prefer a style that starts soft, but suddenly becomes more aggressive without any warning. Oh, of course, it is my strength that I can play in several different styles. If my ears aren't wrong, today's class seemed to be even more confusing than usual. I was swept away by a strong urge to run out of the classroom. At the moment, Ian suddenly stood up. What's wrong with him? His gaze was fixed at the view outside the window. Ian stormed out of the music room without a moment of hesitation. What's happening? He would rather run out than listen to this class. Lance teased Yuri and said, To the cherry boys ignorant of the greatness of my class, this might be too difficult. He might be running out of the room enlightened by your class. Can't trust anyone except the class president. I have no idea when they hit it off and became a couple. They're a couple. Cool. But more importantly, Lance and Yuri didn't seem to care, but I was worried about Ian. Why did he suddenly run out? I thought he would return soon, but he didn't come back after school, even after school ended and everyone cleaned the classroom. As all the kids started to head out, I got more nervous. And the chick's still not coming. He might have gone home. Oh, maybe. That's weird. He always pays attention during class and doesn't doze off. What suddenly got into him? Really, the normal Ian would never have done that. I couldn't come up with a reason, no matter how hard I thought. Why did he suddenly burst out without a single word? Was he sick? The morning too, he stopped and turned around, saying that he heard a cat. What if he really started hearing things because he's sick? He's not. Alright, this is all I can make for this part. So, I'll see you. Until now, the game's really good. I think I love it, and the way it's set up, and the music is gorgeous, and the characters are very interesting, and it's a really relaxing game, actually. So, I'm looking forward to playing more, and I'm looking forward to the full version. I'm pretty sure I'll buy it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!